Dan brought in a number of veteran kickers, Nick Folk, Cody Parkey, who was here, of the Miami Dolphins 3 missed field goals fame. They brought in 4 veterans, and remember, they took Austin Seibert really high in the draft. Is that an indication? Yeah, we're looking to make sure we have somebody really solid. Kai Forbath was another one of the veterans as well.
Right. Well, Kevin Stefanski said it was due diligence. And I think there's a part of that that certainly is true, because we're in a situation where, let's say Austin Seibert were to return a positive test on a Saturday. Now you've got to scramble and get a kicker in here who can kick field goals for you right away. We saw it with Cody Parkey a few years ago. He flew in the day of a game and missed 3 kicks in an overtime loss for the Browns. So you've got to make sure you've got some names that you can call up and say, hey, we need you in Cleveland and we need you here tomorrow because we just lost our kicker for a few days. So that's part of it. But I also thought it was interesting yesterday when Austin Seibert was kicking, somebody standing directly behind him watching him kick was GM Andrew Berry. So, actions speak louder than words sometimes. I don't think they're necessarily looking to move on from Austin Seibert, but I think there's not another kicker in camp right now. And maybe they want to just send that message to him, hey, there's not a competition for you right now, but we need you to keep working, keep getting better, and make sure that we can trust you when the chips are down and the season starts.
Well, yeah. I mean, how do you create a pressure kick in training camp? You bring in 3 veteran kickers, and you have the GM stand behind the kicker. I mean that truly, I would buy that. I would buy that as a reason. We want to see how you kick under pressure. We can create pressure for a kicker, and I would think that would, if I was kicking, that would create some pressure for me.
Yeah, if I saw, well, you had a bunch of kickers come in for tryouts, and now my GM is right back there watching to see if I can put it through the uprights directly behind me. Yeah, I can feel that a little bit.
Yeah, and the reason is you see if the snap what's throwing him off, or is it his mechanics. So it makes sense.